Hey everybody, my name is Kuuribro. Welcome back to Pokemon Moon Super Post Nuzlocke, where I actually had to do like a whole lot of running around to figure out that there even was a motel here on Ula Island, because I never really stopped in at this place on the way by in the first place. But, we should be able to go ahead and continue the Ultra Beast quest now that we have a team that's a little bit more properly suited for it. Beans, thank you once again for coming.
Took you long enough. Jesus Christ, I've been waiting for you.
Once again, we have already gathered the intel on the UB we're targeting. Mr. Nanu provided us with everything that we needed to know.
UB's been sighted on this island is known by the K-Gnome Blaster. It's a fearsome beast that apparently possesses a fearsome energy that will burn fearsome anything. And there's not a single sighting either.
Oh great, UB04 Blaster Faller. Weird title? We cannot afford any delays. I will protect the populated areas as usual. Beans will go to the site. Mr. Looker, you will watch the Discovery Channel and maybe learn a goddamn thing or two for once in your life.
But it's so boring. All I do is talk about aliens these days. You're right, Chief. I think you're pushing yourself too far. If you would agree, I would be happy to go into the field myself this time and...
Shut the fuck up! I said no! I have you to watch my back after all, don't I?
Yes, ma'am.
Then I will be off now. Beans, I wish you fortune in battle. Good luck watching my back from here in this motel room on the other side of the island. Haha! I've fooled him again.
Please be careful.
Beans, these are for you, your Pokeballs, known as the Beast Balls for this mission. I know you've already got about 40 of them because you're just too damn good at this.
But I gotta give you more, the rules say so.
First, regular reports, let's get them out of the way, my young friend. Madam Wick finished analyzing all the data we captured in the last UB you caught. If you wish to learn more about that creature, just speak with Madam Wick in the Air of the Paradise Secret Labs. Now it's time to get to work. If you need anything, I am here. Something happened? Yeah, give me some more info.
Codename Blaster, yeah, I can tell you about it. Possess a fearsome energy that will burn through anything at all. Sightings are made in 2 locations, Haina Desert and Melee Garden. Seems highly likely the creatures are on the move around Ula Ula. The sightings indicate 2 specimens, so the goal of this mission will be find and protect 2 individuals if you can.
Okay, cool. So we gotta catch 2 of them this time. Great! Blaster doesn't really tell me much about what its typing is gonna be either. But we do happen to be right next to the desert. So with a little bit of luck, we can just do some running around in here and run directly into it. All we have to do is avoid the thousands upon thousands of sandiles that are gonna jump up at our feet. Oh god, level 28. It has been a while since we've been here. Oh my god, I took 3 steps and the thing came up. Okay, for reals this time. Battle. What? What? Question marks aura flared to life. Its defense rose sharply. Okay, so it's got defense. This thing looks intimidating. And actually large? Like, not fake large the way that the Snorlax or the Gyarados and stuff have been. This thing is really 10 feet tall. And it's only level 65. Did I not have to go and, like, get myself a whole bunch of levels in preparation? If it's only 65, I could have just continued this quest straight away. Oh, well, I guess it wasn't really a waste of time. You would have had to go do that other stuff anyways. So what does Z Confuse Ray do? And it gives me a special attack. That seems kind of wasteful for a Z move. Here we go. Trap the target. The power varies depending on the original move. You should have a fair amount of HP, I would think. So a Ghost Z move would be a good start. And you're just raising your defense even more. I'm gonna have to rely on specials. On the flip side, with your defense so high, that means I can poke at you with physical moves and you'll take like no damage, except the sandstorm. Oh, that puts a time limit on things. I didn't think about that. This could be bad. But I think this might be the first time seeing the Ghost Z move. That's a really cool looking Z move, gotta admit. You are a mineral type. You're either rock, steel, or ground. Okay, so that's good. At least that means that I'm not limited by time. Like, the sandstorm won't slowly kill you. Foul play is a physical. Shadow sneak is a physical. Gonna confuse Ray it. Okay, that hurts, but it's not too bad. I'm okay with this if, like, you're going to have a lot of defenses, but not a lot of attacks, because that means I'm never particularly putting myself at risk either. Which is a win for me. One more Shadow Ball like that, and I ought to be able to do this. Of course, I do have to take a turn to heal up Predator, and as usual, I forgot to get myself my healing items between episodes. One more Shadow Ball. Come on, Predator. Do some damage, but don't kill it. Just knock it down into the red. After that, I will gladly swap in somebody else to continue this. Perfect. Perfecto. Now, if only I hadn't swapped out Stanata, I could shift into a Paralyzing as well. Alright, so the Seed Bomb. I don't know what that move could be. This looks like it might be a Grass Rock, just based on, like, it's green. It looks like parts of it are made out of bamboo, so I'm thinking plant. Plus Seed is definitely a grass-type move. I kind of want to swap in Pterodactyl, because you'll have increased special defense from the Sandstorm. But Candyman and Modular will also be able to bear it pretty okay. Modular would fall victim to if it does indeed have grass moves, though. Toxic is gonna knock it out too fast. I do have Psynaut. Psynaut could false swipe it down. Let's give it a shot. Maybe you'll hit yourself too. Just like that, just like that. Oh, and you do so little damage to yourself. Crossing my fingers that was indeed a grass move and that he doesn't really have anything to respond to Psynaut with. You have Skull Bash. Damn it. You're gonna keep raising your defense. Alright, so that sucks. Psynaut does have a fair amount of defense, so hopefully I'll be able to take this move. And maybe I can get rid of the Sandstorm if I hit it with a Sunny Day. That would just reduce my damage. Huzzah! Oh, great, thank you. One less thing I have to worry about. Good. Keep false swiping it, buddy. I welcome the increased defense. It makes this much less worrisome for me. There's the critical. Skipping past all his defense, but now he's only got 1 HP left. Time for a ball. Time for a beast ball. Only way this could get better is would be if I had a paralysis. So come on, play nice with me. Oh, are you serious with this? Okay, that's good. That's good. That was actually pretty benign. Psynaut can definitely take some more of those while I just chuck balls at it. That's a 2. So you're gonna play tricky, are you? You're gonna play Trixie. You're gonna play Trixie Dixie. I really want you, and I really want to use you. But I can't, because I've invalidated that for myself. Although people in the comments were telling me that, like the Tapus and the Tapus and the Ultra Beasts like, their stat totals are actually, like, less than some Pokemon you can get legit in these things. Like, they're less than Dragonite, they're less than Metagross. Some of the, like, pseudo-legendaries that you can get. So, I don't know, maybe that means that they're still valid? I might, like, throw together a team of them if, again, if, like, everything else goes wrong. And I'm just like, okay, everybody's dead, let's throw together a team of these super beasts and I'll see what I can do with these guys for a little while. But until I hit that point of desperation, I think I'm still okay with, like, just leaving them off to the side. I tried using Tapu Lele once, and I was punished for it severely. Psynaut needs to swap out now. I think I gotta swap to Candyman. Because Candyman's not gonna take any damage from the Sandstorm, and the Steel should mean that you're not gonna take much damage from the Grass move or from the Skull Bash. And this will buy me the time I need. I'm kind of surprised that you've lasted through 5 Beast Balls already. All the other ones have gone into the ball like really easy. No fuss. All right, now stay in there. It's your home. I will stand on the ball myself if I have to prevent from opening. Automize? What? Speed, what does became nimble mean if it doesn't mean... Oh, it gets lighter, okay, that's interesting. Not sure why I'd ever want to use a move like that. He does look like a bit of a big boy, so maybe it's to do with those moves related to weight. Good, good, good. That move was ineffective. All right, please don't take all of my Beast Balls. I have another one that needs catching here too. Play nice with me. Stay in the ball. Click it. Fantastic. I got the first of the question marks, the blasters. And Predator actually dealt with most of that on her own. Everybody give a nice little golf clap for Predator. Predator's still finding a use, huzzah. Celesteela. Are you Steel? Is that what it is? You're definitely interesting and pretty looking. Steel flying, there's no grass involved at all? But that looks so much like bamboo. And I'm pretty sure that was a grass move. Oh, okay, finally. We found something that's heavier than Donkey. 2,200 pounds. One kind of Ultra Beast. Witnesses have seen it burn down a forest by expelling gas from its 2 arms. That's a little bit, that's the word I'm looking for. There's a word, and I can't remember what it was. It drives me nuts when this happens to me. Grim, gruesome, those are things that relate to organic things. Dark, unfortunate, whatever. Interesting cry. Your head just kind of slightly spins. You got one arm that goes up. Ah, there's the guns. All right, cool. Like to give Celesteela a nickname? For the time being, nope. And where do you want to send it to? Let's check the summary first, just to see what this thing is. It's actually pretty nice stats, I'm not gonna lie. That's a whole lot of HP. Very respectable defense and special defense, but also attack and special attack. Like, it's well-rounded in everything except for speed. And even speed isn't all that bad. Boosts its most proficient stat each time it knocks out a Pokemon. So every time you knock something out, it gets higher in defense, too. That's kind of cool. I think I like this thing. Yes, Seed Bomb is a grass move, so I got right on that. Oh well. Interesting. Send it to the box. We got one more we gotta track down. One more beast to catch. And where did it say that it was? I'm gonna have to head back to the motel and check it out. But first, I need to go and get some more powders, so I'll be right back. Yo, man, you got the stuff? Hit me up. I need another fix. 31 roots, please. Thank you. Okay, bye. Oh, in the Melee Garden. So right inside the city. Now I remember what you told me the first time and that I wasn't paying attention because I was busy watching Sugar Plums dance in my head and thinking about Grimace and that sweet fire truck my parents said they were gonna get for me this year. Oh, it's gonna be sweet. I wish it wasn't July. And that I wasn't 28 and a full-grown ass man. Okay, here I am. I'm raring to go. We're totally gonna take this thing on. We're gonna win it. We're gonna catch ourselves a UB here. Everything's gonna be perfect. Just gotta find where's a patch of grass for me. Show me the patch of grass. There it is. It's the first one too. Excellent. No running around pointlessly today. And this time we don't have a sandstorm berating at us. So I ought to be able to pull much the same trick that I did last time and make this work for me. Except this time I'm gonna lead with the Confuse Ray. This one has much higher attack. Okay, no it doesn't. That was a critical. That's what happened. Although I'm still gonna fall back on the standard rules. You never leave something below half health. I've already been getting punished for that. Even for leaving things at like 2/3 health. They just pull out some random crazy move and they're like, oh, I'm sorry, you're dead now, except that I'm not really sorry, because that's totally what I wanted to do. I was luring you into a false sense of security. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's not cool. And he's like, I know it's not cool, I'm trying to win. Why would I play cool? You must win by any means possible. This is how competition works. You need to find a way to counter my not coolness. You can't just petition me to play fair. That would be putting a handicap on myself. And I'm like, yeah, but honor and stuff. And he's like, ain't nobody got 2.5 shits to give about honor. I got prize money and bitches and hoes depend on me winning. I gotta take home a slice of bread and feed my family and then do cocaine off my son's ass because of it. Okay, I'm gonna stop that right there because my mind's going down a really weird path. I am interested as to why this thing has a grass move at all. Is it supposed to be misleading and look like a bamboo cannon? Because Lurantis looks like a bug too. Fomantis and Lurantis like both look like a bug. But they're actually grass types. And I know that like camouflage and disguise is a big thing in a lot of Pokemon species. Sudowoodo looks like a tree, another rock masquerading as a grass type. Again, we're like doing this shot for shot the same as last time. You got another critical that just perfectly knocked you down. Okay, swap over. Actually, no way. I don't need to swap over to the energy powders. I should just pull the same thing I did last time and switch to Candyman, who can take your hits and just shrug and laugh them off. Buys me more time to throw balls. Maybe this one will play nicer and get in the ball the first time, or within the first 5 times. That'd be cool. Gotta mash that A button. I heard this trick worked on the playground. Holy shit, it actually does. Little Billy wasn't lying to me. Huzzah! Don't ask me what I was doing on a playground last weekend. I will not answer. I plead the 5th, which doesn't exist in Canada. I will not self-incriminate myself. No, I don't need to give Celesteela a nickname. Send Celesteela to the box. Alright. Well, that one was much less fuss and hassle. Completed the mission, report it back to Looker. Let's go ahead and do that. Hey Looker, I am back. I has caught the things, finished, I'm all done. You got my brownie? You got my pot brownie? I know the fairy cabin was here. Saw her sneaking out. I finished sending the data from the UB you protected to HQ and to Miss Wick as well. Separate emails. I don't know why she wants everything on a private server. It's odd. I don't question it. Thank you for your hard work, Kubines. We should learn everything there is to know about Celesteela, also known as UB Blaster. And we've also had word from HQ. There's only one UB left for us to take care of. Ooh, you don't say. We're almost near the end of this.
And we had our hands full with so many individuals for this last UB, it was a rather dangerous situation. Were you all right, Chief?
Of course. We were all fine. Everything's fine. We ran into some difficult situations. Being surrounded by the UBs and outflanked by them made it rather touch and go for a while.
How? How can you possibly be surrounded? There were only 2 of them and I was fighting one. As I'd feared.
What is it, Mr. Looker? You've been rather acting odd for a while now, haven't you?
No.
Could it be about our long-delayed feast?
How did you know? What a disaster that you found me out. I am starving, just starving. How a Snorlax feels, I know exactly now.
Ah, you're hopeless. I suppose we have been putting it off for a rather long time. You must be hungry indeed.
Have they just been, like, waiting here the entire time? They're just like, we can't order food. What if he walks in and sees us eating without him? It would be incredibly rude.
Find a delicious restaurant.
Thank you, ma'am.
It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but I'm quite famished. You two stay here and relax while I go find us a place to eat.
Chief can't take much more of this. She must be exhausted. She acts particularly cheery when she's feeling unwell to hide her weakness from others. I know it may be a bit late for this, but there's something I'd like to tell you.
Looker, I am flattered, but I am not into this type of thing, okay? I even appreciate you framing yourself against the galaxy-looking blue sky behind you, but you're not gonna swoon me. I'm 11.
Something that happened about 10 years ago now. I came to the Alola region at that time as part of a 3-person team to eradicate a UB. We did not know the UBs. Knew them as UBs back then, as simply a dangerous creature. We succeeded in chasing it down. We tried to put an end to it. But somebody screwed up. Nanu. This half-hearted fool here felt sorry for the monster, if only for a moment. That moment was enough to get the 3rd member of our team done in by the UB. This I cannot deny. I made an error of judgment. I failed to consider the fact that she was not trained for combat. She was just bait for the UB, and the international police knew it. The UBs relentlessly seek out those who pass through an ultra wormhole. Passage must change them somehow, as though they've been bathed in some energy. Some the beasts can smell or sense. It's as though the UBs can track such people as though sniffing them out. It's not like the monsters came here by choice. They don't want to be here, so they smell that familiar scent and think it'll be a wormhole, that they'll get home. Nanu, you called her bait. She really was, wasn't she? Faller. That's what the international police calls them. Humans who appear from an ultra wormhole. This is hell on my throat. And those who are bathed in a great deal of the energy that pours out from them. She had come through a wormhole. She was from another world. And she was put on our team to help draw the UBs to us. And now you're repeating history. You got a faller right here, haven't you? That's right, boy. I'm a-talking about you. Yes, it's true. He passed through an ultra wormhole. Kubines was exposed to the energy, so he may indeed be a faller. But I'm back. I'm sorry, young Kubines, but let us continue this talk another time. I'm sorry, you two. I couldn't get a reservation at the restaurant. Seems like it's a very popular place. Hey, Missy. Mr. Nanu, I didn't realize you were here. Another one of those monsters appeared, this time on Pony Island. Tell you more when we get there. We'll meet at the floating restaurant, Seafolk Village. This next one seems like a real tough opponent. Be sure you're ready for it. Yeah, of course we will. Thank you again, Mr. Nanu. Mr. Looker, is everything all right? Absolutely not. It's fine. Don't pay attention to my shaking head. It's not a problem at all. Then I'll make my way to the floating restaurant at Pony Island. Once you're ready, Kubines, please do come and join us there. So it's on to Pony next. I'll be counting on you, Kubines. Let us meet again at the floating restaurant in Seafolk Village. Thank Christ, I can quit now. Pony next, counting on you, blah 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 blah. Make my way to the floating restaurant. Please do come and join us there, blah 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 blah. I wanted this to be done in 25 minutes, now 31 again. Jesus Christ, I said I was gonna slow these things down at like 60 episodes ago, and I just can't bring myself to do it. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button down below. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. I cannot stop myself from doing this voice. I have to go get a drink and mentally repeat and reset myself, or else I fear I may be locked here for all of eternity. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye-bye! Oh my god, my fucking throat.